Hi. I use this technique of improving my quality of life for the last 2 decades. This I learned it from my mentor. He always used to say, ask a better quality question to get a better quality answer. So I did my own analysis, how to improve my life. Yes, of course, by question and answer. The more and more you ask questions, more and more you get answers. The more and more you ask a qualitative question, the more and more you get a better qualitative answers. Yeah, you get a better qualitative answers. So after learning NLP, I have identified that if you want to get a qualitative answer, it is there within you. It is there within you. You have to tap that inside in you. There is always a person with a wisdom, a knowledge, a skill of the last 30 years hidden in you from your own experience. Let me call that person as a tutor. I don't want to use the word a teacher because teacher is a general syllabus. She teaches only in the school. Uh, a tutor is a person who helps you in only one subject. So, tuition teacher. So, I'll call him a tutor who is already having an experience. He's trying to teach me one skill of questioning. So, you have to imagine this as a conversation between a tutor and a tutee. Okay, I'm a tutee, a student. So tutor and a tutee. Okay, so this I call it a role play. So you imagine there are two persons, one is a teacher, another is a student, or one is a master, another is a servant. Okay, one is a person who is having a wisdom and the person who is seeking wisdom. Okay, so that is how if you start seeing a role play, you'll get a qualitative answer in it. So this role play games I used to play with my mentees, and I play with my trainees in the training sessions, and that is how I have found out a big difference in this value of this session. So I would say number one is how to ask a qualitative question. Let us go with an example. How to ask a qualitative question. I'm asking a question. So my question is, how can I make more money quickly? That is my question. How can I ask? How can I make more money quickly with my services? So the tutor in me says, how are you doing your services? I am doing my services in my clinic. In my clinic. Okay. So the next question is, what better way of doing the service for getting more money quickly? The second question to answer the second question of the tutor is, what better way of doing the same money as the online services? Okay. Can the third question the tutor is asking me is, can you connect all these three? How can I make more money using online services? Yes, third question is over. So when you ask three why questions, you're fully available for yourself with a full question. So for your first question is always a half question or a quarter question. Every question is a quarter question. One fourth visible, three fourth invisible. Every question is a one fourth question. One fourth visible question and three fourth hidden question. You have to unhide the three fourth portion of it. For that, if you play the game of role play with both of you yourself, then you will discover the three-fourth of the layer inside you. So that means the three-fourths, half the once you know the question, if you can frame the question correctly, that means half of your problem is solved. Half of your problem is solved. So now the fifth question that my tutor is asking me, the fifth question is, now you tell me with all the completing the whole portion, tell me in a capsule what actually you want. How can I increase my online services frequency. That's it. Online service frequency. Can you convert it into a noun and a verb form? Increasing frequency. So the total question is how to increase the frequency of my online counseling services. So have you understood now? The whole capsule is increase the frequency. So instead of asking this increase the frequency, we went around, all around, we end up eating like this, we are eating like this. So that is where the subconscious mind game plays on us. Subconscious mind game plays on us. So you have to dig that 3/4 of yourself to find an answer for you. But the 3/4 is hidden in you only. The 3/4 is hidden in you only. So thing is minimum 3 whys. For better quality questions come for 3 whys. And fourth why is re-summarize the 3 whys. And the fifth why is make it a noun verb. Once you make it a noun verb, it's very, very clear that is what you're seeking for. The better quality question is how to increase the frequency of my online services. Then a new layer of challenge is born, a new layer of questioning is formed. And use the same process. Use the same process of unlayering your question. Okay? So the answer is leads. How do you get leads? I get leads through social media. I get leads through different platforms. The next question is how can you increase different platforms? So the tutor and tutee is within you. You have to play the game of unlayering your questions, rediscovering the why portion of your question. That will make you a complete questioner, which will take you into get you into a complete answerer. I would say the questioner and answerer is within you. Okay, the better the questioner you are, the better the answerer you are. What we do is 90% of we go for finding an answer, assume that same 4 questions you ask throughout the day for different people. What will happen? Everybody will not be able to answer your question, okay, but they will also think for you. Okay, but they cannot think for you like you. Therefore, one more day you start doing the same one. As a result, you are postponing your own action capability. The better questioner you are, the better answerer you become. But the questioner and answerer is lying within you. Why you want to find out? Why you want that? I want to increase the sales. I want to increase the revenue. I want to increase is it sales or revenue or the profit? Profit. It is focusing on profit. The better the question, the better the questioner, the better is the answerer. Please understand, the better is the questioner, the better is the answerer. The better is the questioner, the better is the answerer. Please repeat it. Better is the questioner, the better is the answerer. Find out the questioner and answerer in you. You can increase the quality of your life. So you can go to that directly, that level of questions with your mentor so that he can give you a better answer with his experience. Okay, hope you understood. Summary is very simple. Better the questioner you are, the better you are the answerer. And the questioner and answerer are lying in you. Exhaust all your questioner, all your answerer, and that will be the final question for you to take yourself for the next level of your improvement. Right? Thank you. Thanks a lot. Dr. Sundaram, India's first relationship mentor, once a suicide survivor, now I help around 50,000 young couples. My mission is to help empower 1 million young couples. My message is always re-edit your mind, rewire your mind, re-edit your heart, rewrite your own story. Okay, you can contact me on my email, you can contact me on my social media. If you need any help, one-to-one help or a relationship, yeah, you can contact me. Right, thank you. I'm available online. Thank you, thanks a lot.